Country mouse and city mouse. Once upon a time, there was a mouse who lived in a humble burrow in the countryside. There he lacked nothing. He had a bed of leaves, a comfortable armchair, and flowers all around. When he felt hungry, the mouse would look for wild fruits, nuts, and mushrooms to eat. Moreover, the mouse was in excellent health. In the mornings he would stroll and run among the trees, and in the afternoons he would lie in the shade of a tree to rest or simply breathe the fresh air. He led a very peaceful and happy life. One day his cousin, a mouse who lived in the city, came to visit him. The country mouse invited him to eat some herb soup. But the city mouse, used to eating more refined foods, didn't like it. And besides, he never got used to country life. He said that life in the countryside was too boring, and that life in the city was more exciting. He ended up inviting his cousin to travel with him to the city to see for himself that life was better there. The country mouse wasn't keen on going, but he eventually gave in to the other mouse's insistence. No sooner had the country mouse arrived in the city than he felt his peace and quiet vanish. The hustle and bustle of the big city frightened him. Danger lurked everywhere. There were car noises, fumes, lots of dust, and a constant flow of people. His cousin's burrow was very different from his own, and it was in the basement of a large hotel. It was very elegant. There were beds with wool mattresses, armchairs, fine carpets, and the walls were paneled. The cupboards overflowed with cheeses and other delicacies. Hanging from the ceiling was a fragrant ham. Just as the two mice were about to have a good feast, they saw a cat peeking out and sniffing at the entrance to their burrow. The mice fled through a small hole. As he fled, the field mouse was thinking about the countryside when suddenly he heard the shouts of a woman who with a broom in her hand was trying to hit him on the head with the handle to kill him. The mouse, more frightened and hungry than anything else, returned to his burrow, said goodbye to his cousin, and decided to go back to the fields as soon as possible. The two hugged and the field mouse set off on the journey home. From afar, the aroma of freshly made cheese brought tears to his eyes, but they were tears of joy because he was almost home. Back at his house, the country mouse thought that he would never trade his peace for a pile of material things. I hope you enjoyed it.